You wanna come up? Good morning, guys. I just got out of the shower and I wanted to do a what I ate video today because it's been a really long time since I did one. And I'm gonna be trying out a lot of different recipes today that I don't normally eat, so I thought I would share them with you. And I'm gonna start cooking. Whoa, are you okay? My juicer broke, so I won't be showing any juice in this video today, which is probably a good thing because I always show juice or smoothies. And then before we start, have you guys tried this lip balm out at all? It's vegan, it's cruelty-free, and it really gives a beautiful tint to the lips. So like I have it on right now, it's really sheer, but a lot of times my lips kind of look whitish. I don't know if that's just my pigmentation or just because I wore lipstick, like chemical lipstick, so many years out of my life. But this like brings a little bit of life to my face, so I really am enjoying it. And I wanted to just quickly share it with you. Okay, let's get going with some food. Thing that we're having is some lemon water with ginger in there. I am normally never sick, but I am fighting something. I am trying to have like some natural remedies like ginger and lemon water. I used last night some essential oils on my throat and then slept with a scarf. And that really helped me. It contains cedarwood, frankincense, and rose, and I really feel like that helped by putting it on my throat a little bit, but I just need to get rid of this already. Who likes to feel sick, that's for sure. And elderberry I always have too. So yeah, and then what I wanna make for breakfast, which I've never made before, is a kind of raw oatmeal. So it doesn't actually contain oats. It's just made out of pulsed bananas and apples, and then you sprinkle it with like cinnamon and some raisins, and it's supposed to taste really good. I've never made it, and I'm thinking that kind of sounds really good for myself and for Eli for breakfast. I know he's super hungry, so I just want to get this made and then eat it. So this is the finished product. It looks really beautiful. I'm gonna eat some, and I'm also gonna give some to Eli. Really good. It's great for like a breakfast, but also for a snack too. When you saw it, it took like 2 minutes to put together. Yay, new things. New things that are like really healthy. Yum. What you doing?
I don't know. Well, I'm getting this bed ready for the new season, but I feel like we need a little bit more soil because the winds in this place, which is like 50 to 60 miles an hour, blow my
blew
soil
all the
away.
soil away. Yeah.
The parsley survives through the whole winter.
Good job.
Can you do the other way? No, don't toss it outside.
No! Boo-boo! All of this I just harvested from the leftovers that we had. That's so much kale. I've never tasted such wonderful kale. There's something about it being made in your own home, and it's not bitter in any way. It's so tender. And now I'm gonna harvest the rest of the lettuce that we have that was kind of being choked root-wise out. And Chris is gonna plant that in the ground. And then this is also chard as well as red leaf lettuce. Really tender greens. It is lunchtime now. We just were outside, we did all the planting, and I have been wanting to make for like a really long time this eggless salad, like an egg salad, but without eggs. So I have kind of a rough idea from something I saw on Instagram what ingredients I need, but I don't have measurements. So I'm just gonna make it up as I go. And I think because we just harvested so much lettuce from the hydroponics, we'll just have that over a bed of lettuce. So on YouTube, I just watched a video on how to open a coconut with a screwdriver and a hammer. Let's see how that goes. And then I'm just going to quickly make the egg salad, and I will show you as I go. Onion, some celery, the meat from that coconut. Now I'm just going to wing it with my proportions and put it all together. This is what the finished product looks like. It looks actually beautiful, but I don't know if I like that coconut. I don't know if it's this particular coconut that just is a little bit too old or mature, but I feel like this would work with young coconut or maybe even like a white mushroom. So let me switch him because I'm left-handed. You wanna try it too? I don't think you're gonna like this. Definitely it's a little hard. You wanna try it?
Reality.
It's like a good, beautiful Instagram picture that the recipe is awful. What do you think is gross about that? I think it's the coconut itself.
It tastes like salad though. It tastes
Yeah,
like
it
egg
is
salad.
kind of like an egg salad. It definitely,
Oh, but it's coconut.
the components are right. It just needs a different thing to make the egg.
The coconut is not right. The salad is good. Like the taste.
Oh, definitely a waste of recipe, I think. But I still wanted to film it anyways because sometimes that happens.
Oh.
You go to make something and then it's just not very good. A lot of times when I make recipes, I have to test them quite a few times before I get things perfectly, and this was definitely a fail. Yeah, it's gross, huh? You want some water? I feel like mushroom would work.
Mushroom is definitely good.
The best chia pudding I've ever had. So, so good. And for dinner, I'm having again something new. I saw on the Medical Medium Instagram these deviled potatoes. So it's like you cut the potatoes in half and then you have like a really beautiful inside from the inside of the potatoes. Really lots of different flavors that I wouldn't put together, like tahini and turmeric, things that are really good for you. And I really want to try that recipe out. So I'm gonna try that. It calls for little potatoes, but I'm gonna use these big potatoes because that's what I have. So I think I might do 3 or 4 big potatoes, and I'm sure it's gonna taste the same. So here we go with this recipe too. Big salad, especially since my lunch was a fail. And I'm going to make this fat-free maple mustard from my cookbook. It's really easy to make and it tastes really good and there's no fat or oil in it or anything. Dijon mustard, maple syrup, lemon juice, rice vinegar, water, salt, and black pepper. And then I normally just put it in like a little jar like this and I just put the lid on and shake it. Eli does not want to be anywhere but in my arms, so that is where he will be. You're squeezy, squeezy. Yeah.
You are my anxiety. It's more than a feeling.
And that's it, easy.
You were never meant for me.
Okay, I feel like I have redeemed myself cooking-wise. These are so good. Amazing, amazing recipe. And of course, salad, how can you go wrong? And that dressing is super good. So now the taste test. These are all the greens that we harvested earlier from the hydroponics. Amazing. We've got a little bit of cucumber in there, chard, some red leaf lettuce, and like a quarter of an avocado that was ripe. It's very good. And these guys are so good. Want some? Want to try some? Really like creamy and flavorful, and the chives on top make it so good. These turned out great. I totally would make these again. Here you go. All right, so that was my day of eating. I'm glad that I had a flop because happens to everybody, right? Sometimes you make things and it's just like disgusting. I hope you got some new ideas for some things to try. So thanks for following along with me, and let me know if you're trying out any recipes that you like. I'm always in the interest of finding new vegan food that's healthy and good tasting. So I'm gonna eat this before it gets too cold. It's already a little bit cold, I'm not gonna lie. So I will see you next time. Oh, there you go, bye-bye. Nice job. Thank you so much for watching. It's my honor to show up here every week and connect with like-minded people wanting to take their life to new levels of health and happiness. If you like what you saw, I encourage you to head over to veganmichele.com for more information and recipes. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.